Babe.
We met. Okay, do it again.
No, it was good.
Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. And today we're going to be talking about
how we met.
We have a story time for you guys about how we met. We're going to go into detail about how I met her, how she met me, and yeah, how our little love story began. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Let's get to it. So
Let's get to it.
We've been dating for about 2.5 years. About to be 3 soon, coming up.
Yes.
And basically, we wanted to tell you guys about how we met, the day that we met,
and how we met.
Yeah, and our first
where
reactions,
we met,
and where we met, and everything. So, about 2 years ago, around March, on a Friday, basically, I went to a store near my house. I went to Dunkin' Donuts near my house. Out of all places, I went to Dunkin' Donuts one day because I was like, yo, I want an iced coffee, so let me go get it. Because, you know, that was pre-COVID, so you can go outside with no mask. You were all happy and stuff. So I decided to take my ass out and go to Dunkin' Donuts to get an iced coffee. And little did I know I would end up meeting the love of my life, sitting there just waiting for me to come through those doors. So let me tell you what happened first, and then she gives you her side of her story. Okay. So, like I said, I went to Dunkin' Donuts. I wanted a large iced coffee. So I went over there and I ordered it. But then when I got there, you know, I kind of got hungry. So I was like, let me order like a sandwich so I could, like, you know, eat it. But when I got there, it was pretty packed. So what I did was, like, I ordered it and then they gave it to me, but I wanted to sit because I didn't want to go home. Because, I don't know, it's just one of those days where you don't want to be home. You want to be outside. You want to be outside. And something just told me to stay in that store. Maybe it was destiny for me to stay there. But anyways, you know, I got my food and everything, and then I wanted to sit, but it was packed, so there was no seats available anywhere. So, you know, I looked around and I saw a table, you know, with a chair.
I was there.
And she was there. She was just sitting there, taking up a whole table for herself for no reason. So me, I was like, you know what? She's kind of cute. No, she is cute. She's gorgeous. She's like the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life, just sitting there. So I was like, you know what? Let me summon the courage to go ask her to sit there, you know, because I wanted to sit, I wanted to talk to her. I want to get to know this beautiful woman right here. So I used the excuse, this lame ass excuse that would never work and like ever in a million years, but it worked on her, and I'm glad. But pretty much, I just went up to her and I was like, you know, do you have a napkin? For some reason, I don't know why I said napkin.
You remember? Because I had like a bunch of napkins.
You had a bunch of napkins for some reason. I don't even think you were eating anything. Maybe like one donut.
No. I was eating.
What were you eating?
I remember bacon, egg, no cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese with no cheese.
Yes, no
cheese. You had a whole bunch of napkins for some reason.
I had a bunch of napkins.
Like you stole the whole fucking tray of napkins.
And I was on FaceTime with my best friend, so.
Yeah, you was on the phone also. I remember that.
I remember.
But yeah, I summoned the courage up to ask for a napkin. And then
but that was like in the morning or afternoon?
It was like
because I know
halfway. It was like
I know 12. I was going to work or I got off from work and like
it was like 2.
I think I was going to work. I was going to work.
Yeah, it was around 12 to like 2. It was like around afternoonish. But anyways, I asked her for a napkin. I was like, oh, can I have one of your napkins? And then you looked at me all weird and shit, like, who the fuck is this asking me for a napkin? You fucking weirdo. Like, well, she's on the phone and shit. And then, like, you know, I was like, oh. And then she was like, yeah. And then she gave me one of her napkins. And then I asked her, like, oh, is this seat available? Like, you know, can I sit here?
Can I was like, yes.
And then she was like, she gave me the look. She was like, okay, like, yeah, you can sit here. Like she was like, what the fuck is this guy? Like, asking me so many questions while I'm on the phone. And so pretty much I took that up and I just sat down, and then she was on FaceTime, and then she hung up. Like when I sat down, I don't know why.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know, because I felt uncomfortable, like sitting with a stranger and talking on FaceTime. So I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what, bestie? I'll call you back. And then I was just eating.
Yeah, she was.
I was really hungry. And then he was just there staring at me like.
I wasn't just there staring at you.
I mean, he was eating.
I was eating.
But it felt like so awkward. Like,
yeah, you know, it was kind of awkward, but you know, like, basically, I wasn't just sitting there just staring at you. I was sat there and then I started talking to you. I was like, oh, so like, you know, I asked you like, oh, like,
I don't even know what you asked me.
I asked
but
you.
we started talking, and I remember asking you, like, do I know you?
Yeah, you asked me, do I know you?
I think you said something
I asked, like,
to me, like first, but I don't remember. But I was like, do I know you? And then you was like, no. And I was like, are you sure? Don't you go to my high school that I used to go? And then he was like, oh, no. And then from there, I guess we started talking like more, but then I don't remember. Like, do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. I asked you. I was like, "Oh, do you live around here?" Because I swore like I seen you before. Like you have such a familiar face.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, but then you were like, "No," and then you were like, "Do you go to your high school?" Which you asked me if I went to the same high school that you went to, and I was like, "No." And then basically that's when I was like, "Oh, so like you went to this school? How long you live here? Like what you doing around here? Like." Basically, like stuff, like questions that you ask somebody to get to know them, and you were kind of like weird at first. You didn't want to answer me anything because you were like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
Because like, who the fuck are
but
you?
Somehow we just started talking about stuff.
Yeah, we just started talking, and I don't know, but at the end, he asked me for his phone number, for my phone number. I was like, no, because first of all, I don't know you, so like, I was like, you could have an IG, so I gave him my Instagram name, and from there, I don't know, I went to work after that, and I just forgot about him. I was like, who is this guy? I don't want to see him again. And then after like 4 weeks, I checked my IG, and it says that he has texted me, he DM'd me like 3 weeks ago. So that was like 3 weeks ago that I met him, and I was like, oh shit, this is the guy from Dunkin' Donuts. I was like, you know what, let me say hi. And then I said hi to him because he said hi to me. So I replied 3 weeks later, but I replied. And I was like, hey, hi. And then we started talking.
3 weeks.
And IG. And then, we switched to messages. And then FaceTime.
Oh yeah, I remember FaceTime.
And then we used to play those games in the iPhone.
We used to play iMessage.
iMessage games.
We used to play pool.
We used to play that all the time.
I
always used to lose. So,
I remember. He used to use all the time.
He used to use like, okay, whatever. And
but yeah, pretty much. I remember I got your IG, and then I texted you because through IG because you didn't want to give me your number, so I texted you through there, and then you didn't reply. So then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just leave it there. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't happen. I was at that point. I was like, if it happens, it happens, and not whatever. It's not the end of the world. But thankfully, you came to your senses in 3 weeks, and you decided to reply to me. And then that's when we started talking more through Messenger. You started calling me every time you got out of school, every time you got out of work. You would call me on your way home. You were walking. That's when we really started talking. We were friends, and then we started best friends, and here we are as boyfriend and girlfriend, love of my life and everything. So yeah, through basic texting and through FaceTime, I'm pretty sure that's when you really started getting more comfortable with me. Yeah. Because I remember I didn't used to like FaceTime at all before. I hated it. But then you started calling me on FaceTime every day, and I was like, you know what? Let me just do it because I like this girl too much to not pick up the phone. Yeah. So I did that, and then
I used to get mad at you. I didn't even know you, and then you didn't pick up FaceTime.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, this guy, what the fuck do you think he is?
Yeah, she would get mad at me, so I was like, let me just...
can you believe he didn't even call me? I mean, I know we were just meeting,
that was in the very beginning. That was in the very beginning.
But he didn't even call me to say goodnight. I was like...
That was in the very beginning.
And I was like...
Well, you took 3 weeks to text me back.
I'm leaving you already.
But anyways, that was in the very beginning.
3 weeks, but I came.
That was in the very beginning, as eventually we got closer and closer. And I called you, and we stay up through the whole night, and we still do that
until 4 a.m.
We still do that, maybe not till 4, but we still stay up late talking.
Yeah, we still do. So that I'm happy
to this day. And I thank God that I got up and I left my house to go to Dunkin' Donuts, and that was by far the best decision I've ever made in my life because I met the love of my life. And
in fact, about this day is that he was wearing PJs. He was wearing a PJs, right?
I wasn't wearing PJs.
He was wearing PJs.
I was wearing
for to meet, where we met.
I was wearing.
I remember.
That wasn't PJs. I was wearing, what was it? Joggers and like a long sleeve shirt.
That was PJs.
It's not PJs.
Well, he was wearing like the shirt of the PJs.
I was just wearing like
I remember.
I was wearing a camo long sleeve shirt, and it was old. That's it. That's what she thinks.
No,
PJs.
it's like PJs. Trust me. Whatever.
It wasn't PJs. But anyway,
I remember those PJs from me.
But
so that's why I met him. In PJs.
I met you. You were in all black. I remember you were in all black, and you had a pink water bottle for some reason. Yeah, you lost it, broke or something. I don't even know. But you don't have luck with water bottles. Every one that you get either breaks or gets lost.
I know. Somebody got to gift me a lot of water bottles because I always lose them. Well, they break them.
But yeah, it was fate that we met that day. Because if it were anybody else, this shit would never have worked. Especially waiting 3 weeks, like that never works.
Excuse me.
But somehow she came to her senses and started texting me back, and I was still, ready.
Available.
I was available.
Well, I was available too.
Well, I gave you the second chance, okay? I gave you the second chance.
What are you talking about?
Okay, I gave you another opportunity because I could have just ignored your ass for leaving me there for 3
but
weeks.
You didn't ignore my ass.
Because I loved you.
I loved you.
Even before I knew I loved you.
Hmm.
But thank God that 3 weeks later, it was the start of something beautiful. This relationship.
Yeah, and today we're here. We're almost gonna be.
We're about to be 3
years, and I thank God for our relationship, and that's why also we started our YouTube channel so we could have more so we could do so the relationship doesn't get boring,
So we got
this is fun for us. I feel like this is fun. We be recording to be honest. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. Okay, so we be recording for this part, the first part for 20 minutes, and it's fun. So this is
this is
you guys. I encourage you guys that you guys should start a YouTube channel with your couple, your other one.
Yeah, with your significant other or your best friend, whatever.
Yes, or somebody because this is fun.
Yeah, it's a good hobby.
It helps. It has helped out my relationship with him. We do more stuff together now. He's like my best friend. Yeah. Boyfriend, best friend. And I hope this YouTube channel make us stronger in the relationship.
Definitely.
Because we learn a lot about each other. And I'm just happy that we have a YouTube channel together after 2 years and a half.
2.5 years, yeah. And this has been fun.
It is fun. It's not like other people say no. This is it's fun. We talk.
We talk to the camera. We talk to you. We talk to each other. We make each other laugh behind the scenes.
You guys haven't seen. We haven't seen. This is
we recorded this maybe 30 times and
not 30, but twice we have recorded this story time.
30 times.
It's a long time ago. For 4 days ago we recorded, but we couldn't because it was too funny. So we had to do it today.
Yeah, we had to re-record this a whole bunch of times, but it was fun.
It's fun. It's just fun. It's just activities for us.
Yeah, there's a couple activities to do.
The relationship going, because we're in quarantine and there's nothing to do, and you gotta stay safe, stay home, and wear your mask. So that's what we do. We do an activity home. This is an activity home. This is what we could do during quarantine time.
Yeah. But anyways, this was the story about how we met. It wasn't that long.
It's not that long because
it was
we can tell all the details. There's a lot of details, but I don't remember them. Just the things that we remember. It's been 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things happen in 2 years.
A lot of things. So there'll be probably more story time about
us and everything that happened to us
in 2 years.
During 2 years.
During 2 years, because a lot happened. COVID happened, and the whole fucking world shut down. But we'll have different story times to explain to you guys all the stuff that happened to us 2.5 years. But we hope you guys enjoyed our little story about how we met,
hopefully,
how our romance started. And I hope you guys, like and share the video. If not, it's fine. But we hope you guys.
We were just doing this for fun, and
yeah. But we hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned for more stories, more challenges,
and the vlog is gonna come. I promise you guys, it's gonna be something big for me.
and we'll see you next time. So thanks for watching our video and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.